Hey, what is going on everybody? It is Nolan, or the Optimistic Gamer here, and welcome back to another modern house tutorial. Last week we built this house right here. Today we are building this one, a one-story modern house, fairly small, compact, but it looks great. So the materials we are using today are mangrove logs for the floor inside, and then gray, white, light gray, and black concrete, black glass panes and blocks, and dark oak doors. We will also be using calcite, black stone, redstone lamps, blocks of redstone, and dark oak leaves, as well as jungle leaves and oak wood if you would like to do some other landscaping. I'm going to build this right here next to our last modern house, and to start, if you have a street, go in a few blocks if you'd like a front path, and go ahead and mark where you want your front door to be. I'm gonna have it right there. Just go ahead and dig out 2 blocks and we can place 2 sideways mangrove logs. Then go back, wreck those 2 blocks, and then on either side of these wreck 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we are going to go back for a total of 9. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we can just connect all of this going around, so we will have a nice large 9x12 hole right here, 1 block deep. Take out your mangrove logs and go ahead and place these going sideways, lengthwise, so we fill in this entire floor, and that will be looking like this. Now from the front corner, go back 2 blocks. On the third, wreck that grass block right there, so we have that little 2 block gap. Extend that out for a total of 4 blocks, and back for a total of 4 blocks. So we are going to have another 4x4 square right here. We can do the exact same thing on this side. Go 2 blocks back on the third, go 4 blocks out, and 4 blocks back, to give us a nice 4x4 square. Should be symmetrical, and we can fill this in with mangrove logs. The next step is very easy. We are just going to go around the entire build and outline the mangrove that we have just placed in white concrete. Here in the front, we're not going to do the 2 right here. We're just going to stop on the sides of those 2 mangrove logs. And that will look like this. We can extend all of this white concrete up for a total of 1, 2, 3, and 4 blocks above the ground. Go ahead and do that on all of the white concrete that we just placed. That should now look like this. Again, 4 blocks tall right there, going all the way around. Take out your light gray concrete, and where we have these small parts of the house that stick out a little bit, go to this corner right here in the front, and diagonally from it place a light gray concrete. Do the same thing on this side, just like that, and then fly around to the back, and once again do that same thing on those corners right there. Extend this up for a total of 5, so it should be 1 block above the white concrete walls, and then connect these just like this, from the front of the house to the back of the house. And that will look like this. We are going to do the same thing with black concrete from the sides. So right here we should have a 6 block wide wall. Same thing over on the other side. Go 1 block in from the front and 1 block in from the back. We'll have this little 2 block gap here. Same thing over here, 1 block in on each side. Extend these up so they are 1 block above the white concrete. And these will connect, you guessed it, going the length of the house. We will skip over the gray concrete. We will not wreck, or the light gray concrete. We will not wreck those. We will just build right past it. And we will do this 2 times. And when we finish, it will look just like this. So the house is starting to take shape. It's really getting that modern look now. Go ahead and take out your gray concrete. We are going to do one more similar pattern with this here in the front. So on either side of where our 2 block gap is, place some gray concrete, extend that up again, 1 block above the white concrete, and then fly around to the back, line yourself up with it again, and do that same thing. Extend it up 1 block past the white concrete. However, we are going to extend this up a little bit more. Go up 1 more block on each side, and then we can extend this across the top, just like this, And we will actually do the same thing on that second row as well. Again, skipping where the black concrete is, we will not replace that. So we can fill all of this in. From the inside, it will look like this. And from the outside, it will look like this. Take out some white concrete underneath the gray concrete that we just placed. We can place a row of white concrete going all the way across, just like that, and then we can fill in everything right here. And we will do the same thing on both sides. However, we will not fill in the middle 2 blocks right there, that middle row 2 blocks wide. Leave that open. We're going to have some skylights there. We're actually going to have some skylights along here as well, but it's just going to be easier to have that entire ceiling filled in. So now with all of this, our last step before we do windows is take your white concrete, go into this 2 block gap, leave a 2 block gap going up, and then 2 white concrete going across. That should look like that. So let's do the skylights across the middle right here. On those 2 white concrete, place 2 black glass, extend that up by 1 more. And then we are just going to fill this in, going in between the gray concrete right back here. And once we get to the back, we should have a row of 4. We can go ahead and extend that down by 1, leave a 1 block gap, and then have another 2 block tall window that looks like that. And like that from the front. Our next windows are all going to be 1 block wide and 3 blocks tall, and we are going to have 4 of them across the front. So go to these 2 white concrete panels that are 5 blocks wide, go 1 block in, and make a window, leave a 1 block gap, make another window. Same thing over here on this side, and then fly to the back, and we will do the same thing. Go from this block right here, 1 block gap, window, 1 block gap, and window. I messed that up. It is lined up with those windows in the front. Don't try to line it up from the inside, otherwise it will be all weird with our interior walls. But from the outside, it should look lined up, and it should line up with those front windows that we have up there. On these sides right here, go 1 block in from the outer edge, and make a window right there. Same thing here, 1 block in from the outer edge, and we can do the same thing once more. And then go to the right side over here, and in these middle 2 blocks, we can have a 2 block wide, 3 block tall window. We're not going to overdo it though, so we're not going to have that over here, but we will have that over there. And then we can just take out our black stained glass panes and start to fill in all of those gaps. Right here at the edge, if you would like to do glass blocks, you can certainly go for that. I think I will opt for that, but everywhere else I am going to place panes. And we are just about finished. Let's place in a couple more skylights. So right up here on this edge where we have the black concrete intersecting the light gray, we can wreck 2x2 right there, leave a 1 block gap, have another 2x2 window, 1 block gap, and 1 more 2x2 window. Let's do the same thing on this side, so 1 block in from that edge, 2x2, 1 block gap, 2x2, and another 1 block gap with a 2x2 skylight. Fill all of those gaps in with black stained glass. And once we do this, all that will be left for the house itself is some dark oak doors. Place those down from the outside, and there you have it. There is the finished house itself. Now we can go ahead and do some landscaping. Now I'm keeping it very simple compared to this one because the house itself is very simple and it's just something to look at. It's a focal point. We don't want to take the eye away from the house, so we are keeping things very simple. Calcite, black stone, oak leaves or dark oak leaves, redstone lamps and redstone, some oak wood, and some jungle leaves. Let's start with the lights. So right here in this corner that is kind of tucked away behind the light gray concrete, we can have a lamp there, so dig down 2 blocks, redstone block and redstone lamp. And then we will continue these in the corners right here. So we will have 2 in the front on this side, and 2 in the front on this side. Again, redstone blocks and redstone lamps. If you're playing with shaders, it makes it look very nice because we get that nice glow going up. We can place a couple dark oak leaves on top of each of these lamps, including the one around on this corner, and we will have one more behind in this corner, just like that. For the path, the middle 2 blocks leading up to the door will be black stone, and we will do a border on those blocks with calcite. And if you want to plant a little tree, you can pick a side, either side, and just somewhere in the yard, sort of far away from the house. We don't want to obstruct the view of it. Go 4 blocks up with your oak logs, place a leaf on top, and then 3 on each side going down, just like that. And then 1 more leaf in each of those middle corners going around. And there we have it. That is the finished single-story modern house. I think I actually like it a little bit more than this one, but I can't say for certain. I think I do. Again, not 100% sure, but I think it turned out pretty great. If you enjoyed it, definitely hit that thumbs up button and make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on daily content as soon as I publish it. Check the description for some more important information, links, how to contact me, all of that good stuff. And with all of that being said, comment, like, subscribe, remember to stay optimistic, and I will see all of you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Bye.